At table with wine. Charles. For heaven, 'tis true, there is the great degeneracy of the age. Many of our acquaintance have taste, spirit, and politeness, but plague on't they won't drink. Careless. It is so indeed, Charles, they give in to all the substantial luxuries of the table, and abstain from nothing but wine and wit. Oh, certainly society suffers by it intolerably, for now instead of the social spirit of raillery that used to mantle over a glass of bright burgundy, their conversation has become just like the spa water they drink, which has all the pertness and flatulence of champagne without its spirit or flavor. First Gentleman. But what are they to do who love play better than wine? Careless. True, there's Harry diets himself for gaming and is now under a hazard regimen. Charles. Then he'll have the worst of it. What you wouldn't train a horse for the course by keeping him from corn. For my part, egad, I am never so successful as when I'm a little merry. Let me throw on a bottle of champagne and I never lose, at least I never feel my losses, which is exactly the same thing. Second Gentleman. Aye, that may be, but it is as impossible to follow wine and play as to unite love and politics. Charles. Shot, you may do both. Caesar made love and laws in a breath, and was liked by the Senate as well as the ladies, but no man can pretend to be a believer in love, who is an abjurer of wine. 'Tis the test by which a lover knows his own heart. Fill a dozen bumpers to a dozen beauties, and she that floats atop is the maid that has bewitched you. Careless. Now then, Charles, be honest and give us yours. Charles. Why, I have withheld her only in compassion to you. If I toast her, you should give a round of her peers, which is impossible on earth. Careless. Oh, then we'll find some canonized vestals or heathen goddesses that will do, I warrant. Charles. Here then, bumpers, you rogues, bumpers. Maria, Maria. First Gentleman. Maria who? Charles. Oh, damn the surname, 'tis too formal to be registered in love's calendar. But now, Careless, beware, beware, we must have beauty's superlative. First Gentleman. Nay, never study, Careless, will stand to the toast, though your mistress should want an eye, and you know you have a song will excuse you. Careless. Egad, so I have, and I'll give him the song instead of the lady. Sung, and chorus, for here's to the maiden of bashful 15, here's to the widow of 50, here's to the flaunting extravagant queen, and here's to the housewife that's thrifty. Chorus. Let the toast pass, drink to the lass, I'll warrant she'll prove an excuse for a glass. Here's to the charmer whose dimples we prize, now to the maid who has none, sir, here's to the girl with a pair of blue eyes, and here's to the nymph with but one, sir. Chorus. Let the toast pass, and see. Here's to the maid with a bosom of snow, now to her that's as brown as a berry, here's to the wife with a face full of woe, and now to the damsel that's merry. Chorus. Let the toast pass, and see. For let 'em be clumsy, or let 'em be slim, young or ancient, I care not a feather, so fill a pint bumper quite up to the brim, so fill up your glasses, nay, fill to the brim, and let us e'en toast them together. Chorus. Let the toast pass, and see. Enter Trip, whispers Charles. Second Gentleman. Bravo, Careless, there's toast and sentiment too. First Gentleman. Faith, there's infinite charity in that song. Charles. Gentlemen, you must excuse me a little. Careless, take the chair, will you? Careless. Nay, prithee, Charles, what now? This is one of your peerless beauties, I suppose, has dropped in by chance. Charles. No, faith, to tell you the truth, 'tis a Jew and a broker who are come by appointment. Careless. Oh, damn it, let's have the Jew in. First Gentleman. I and the broker too by all means. Second gentleman. Yes, yes, the Jew and the broker. Charles. Egad, with all my heart, Trip, bid the gentleman walk in, though there's one of them a stranger, I can tell you. Trip. What, sir, would you choose Mr. Premium to come up with? First gentleman. Yes, yes, Mr. Premium, certainly. Careless. To be sure, Mr. Premium, by all means, Charles, let us give them some generous Burgundy, and perhaps they'll grow conscientious. Charles. Oh, hang 'em, no wine does but draw forth a man's natural qualities, and to make them drink would only be to whet their knavery. Enter Trip, Sir Oliver, and Moses. Charles. So, honest Moses, walk in, pray, Mr. Premium, that's the gentleman's name, isn't it, Moses? Moses. Yes, sir. Charles. Set chairs, trimna, sit down, Mr. Premium. Glasses trimna, sit down, Moses. Come, Mr. Premium, I'll give you a sentiment, here's success to usury. Moses, fill the gentleman a bumper. Moses. Success to usury. Careless. Right, Moses, usury is prudence and industry and deserves to succeed. Sir Oliver. Then here is all the success it deserves. Drinks. Charles. Mr. Premium, you and I are but strangers yet, but I hope we shall be better acquainted by and by. Sir Oliver. Yes, sir, hope we shall, more intimately perhaps than you'll wish. 5. Aside. Careless. No, no, that won't do. Mr. Premium, you have demurred at the toast, and must drink it in a pint bumper. First gentleman. A pint bumper, at least. Moses. Oh, pray, sir, consider, Mr. Premium's a gentleman. Careless. And therefore loves good wine. Second gentleman. Give Moses a quart glass, this is mutiny, and a high contempt for the chair. Careless. Here, now for't. I'll see justice done, to the last drop of my bottle. Sir Oliver. Nay, pray, gentlemen, I did not expect this usage. Charles. No, hang it, you shan't, Mr. Premium's a stranger. Sir Oliver. Odd. I wish I was well out of their company. Aside. Careless. Plague on 'em then. If they won't drink, we'll not sit down with them. Come, Harry, the dice are in the next room. Charles, you'll join us when you have finished your business with the gentleman? Charles. I will. I will. Exeunt Sir Harry bumper and gentleman, careless following. Careless. Careless. Returning. Well. Charles. Perhaps I may want you. Careless. Oh, you know I am always ready, word, note, or bond, 'tis all the same to me. Exit. Moses. Sir, this is Mr. Premium, a gentleman of the strictest honor and secrecy, and always performs what he undertakes. Mr. Premium, this is. Charles. Shah. Have done. Sir, my friend Moses is a very honest fellow, but a little slow at expression. He'll be an hour giving us our titles. Mr. Premium, the plain state of the matter is this: I am an extravagant young fellow who wants to borrow money. You I take to be a prudent old fellow, who have got money to lend. I am blockhead enough to give 50% sooner than not have it. And you, I presume, are rogue enough to take 100 if you can get it. Now, sir, you see we are acquainted at once, and may proceed to business without further ceremony. Sir Oliver. Exceeding frank, upon my word. I see, sir, you are not a man of many compliments. Charles. Oh, no, sir. Plain dealing in business I always think best. Sir Oliver. Sir, I like you the better for it. However, you are mistaken in one thing. I have no money to lend, but I believe I could procure some of a friend, but then he's an unconscionable dog. Isn't he, Moses? And must sell stock to accommodate you. Mustn't he, Moses? Moses. Yes, indeed. You know I always speak the truth, and scorn to tell a lie. Charles. Right. People that speak truth generally do. But these are trifles, Mr. Premium. What? I know money isn't to be bought without paying for it. Sir Oliver. Well, but what security could you give? You have no land, I suppose? Charles. Not a molehill, nor a twig, but what's in the bow-pots out of the window? Sir Oliver. Nor any stock, I presume? Charles. Nothing but livestock, and that's only a few pointers and ponies. But pray, Mr. Premium, are you acquainted at all with any of my connections? Sir Oliver. Why, to say the truth, I am. Charles. Then you must know that I have a devilish rich uncle in the East Indies, Sir Oliver Surface, from whom I have the greatest expectations? Sir Oliver. That you have a wealthy uncle, I have heard, but how your expectations will turn out is more, I believe, than you can tell. Charles. Oh, no, there can be no doubt. They tell me I'm a prodigious favorite, and that he talks of leaving me everything. Sir Oliver. Indeed. This is the first I've heard of it. Charles. Yes, 'tis just so. Moses knows 'tis true, don't you, Moses? Moses. Oh, yes. I'll swear to't. Sir Oliver. Egad, they'll persuade me presently I'm at Bengal. Aside. Charles. Now I propose, Mr. Premium, if it's agreeable to you, a post-obit on Sir Oliver's life, though at the same time the old fellow has been so liberal to me, that I give you my word, I should be very sorry to hear that anything had happened to him. Sir Oliver. Not more than I should, I assure you. But the bond you mention happens to be just the worst security you could offer me, for I might live to 100 and never see the principal. Charles. Oh, yes, you would. The moment Sir Oliver dies, you know, you would come on me for the money. Sir Oliver. Then I believe I should be the most unwelcome dun you ever had in your life. Charles. What? I suppose you're afraid that Sir Oliver is too good a life? Sir Oliver. No, indeed I am not, though I have heard he is as hale and healthy as any man of his years in Christendom. Charles. There again, now, you are misinformed. No, the climate has hurt him considerably, poor Uncle Oliver. Yes, he breaks a pace, I'm told, and is so much altered lately that his nearest relations would not know him. Sir Oliver. No. Ha! So much altered lately that his nearest relations would not know him. Ha! Ha! Egad, ha! 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 Charles. Ha! Ha! You're glad to hear that, little premium? Sir Oliver. No, no, I'm not. Charles. Yes, yes, you are, ha! 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 You know that mends your chance. Sir Oliver. But I'm told Sir Oliver is coming over, nay, some say he has actually arrived. Charles. Pshaw! Sure, I must know better than you whether he's come or not. No, no, rely on he's at this moment at Calcutta. Isn't he, Moses? Moses. Oh, yes, certainly. Sir Oliver. Very true, as you say, you must know better than I, though I have it from pretty good authority. Haven't I, Moses? Moses. Yes, most undoubted. Sir Oliver. But, sir, as I understand you want a few hundreds immediately, is there nothing you could dispose of? Charles. How do you mean? Sir Oliver. For instance, now, I have heard that your father left behind him a great quantity of massy old plate. Charles. Oh, lud. That's gone long ago. Moses can tell you how better than I can. Sir Oliver. Aside. Good lack. All the family race cups and corporation bowls, allowed. Then it was also supposed that his library was one of the most valuable and compact. Charles. Yes, yes, so it was vastly too much so for a private gentleman. For my part, I was always of a communicative disposition, so I thought it a shame to keep so much knowledge to myself. Sir Oliver. Aside. Mercy upon me. Learning that had run in the family like an heirloom, aloud. Pray, what has become of the books? Charles. You must inquire of the auctioneer, Master Premium, for I don't believe even Moses can direct you. Moses. I know nothing of books. Sir Oliver. So, nothing of the family property left, I suppose? Charles. Not much, indeed, unless you have a mind to the family pictures. I have got a room full of ancestors above, and if you have a taste for old paintings, egad, you shall have 'em a bargain. Sir Oliver. Hey! What the devil? Sure, you wouldn't sell your forefathers, would you? Charles. Every man of them, to the best bidder. Sir Oliver. What? Your great-uncles and aunts? Charles. Aye, and my great-grandfathers and grandmothers too. Sir Oliver. Aside. Now I give him up, aloud. What the plague, have you no bowels for your own kindred? Odds life. Do you take me for Shylock in the play, that you would raise money of me on your own flesh and blood? Charles. Nay, my little broker, don't be angry, what need you care, if you have your money's worth? Sir Oliver. Well, I'll be the purchaser, I think I can dispose of the family canvas. Aside. Oh, I'll never forgive him this. Never.